Hey everybody, this is Doug from Hissy Reptiles. Just gonna do a ball python summer collection update. Show you guys where I'm at with breeding and with my snakes and all that kind of stuff. Just let you know how things are going here. So it's been a little while since I did a collection update of some sort. So just go down my columns here one by one. This is my albino girl. She's about 3,000 grams. She has not produced any follicles or laid any eggs or anything yet. So she might be having a late season, or she might not go. Who knows? Only time will tell here. So she's been breeding with the Killer Blast male, Super Pastel pinstripe spider, also known as Killer Spinners, Super Spinner Blasts, whatever you want to call them. But I no longer have him anymore, so the females that he was breeding with, I'm going to be breeding probably with my Pastel Mystic. So, but I haven't really put him in with her yet. Just kind of seeing how things go. Here's my black Pastel girl. Same thing. No follicles or eggs or anything from her. She's about 1,800, 1,900 grams or so. Been breeding with the Killer Blast. I'm going to probably start putting the Pastel Mystic in with her though. Really nice girl. Just haven't had any eggs from her yet. Now this girl, this is my female fire, and she's got about 4 or 5 follicles, and she's been bred with the Killer Blast. So as you can see, she looks really nice. She's got a nice glow, nice and bright looking. So I'll just be waiting for an ovulation from her. Hopefully I can end up with some Spinner Blast fires. Got some other good combos you can get with that as well. But Spinner Blast fires would be the best thing I could produce, or I think they could also be called Firefly Spinners. So here's one of my normals. This one, I haven't had any follicles or eggs from her yet. This girl was born in 2005, and she's already had 5 clutches or so. Yeah, she had 5 clutches when she was with Garrick. I just acquired her last season, so this is my actual first season breeding her and everything, but I haven't gotten anything from her yet. Might not get anything from her because last year, so she laid in August. So, and here's my other normal that I got from Garrick, and she actually ovulated a few days back. So she should be doing her pre-lay shed pretty soon. And then it's roughly about a month and a half, I should hopefully have some eggs from her. So you can see she's way lighter than the other normal. She was the same color roughly, but when they get ready to ovulate and when they're ready to lay eggs, they have that glow. She's a nice 3,000 gram female, so hopefully I get a good clutch of eggs from her. When I palpated her, I thought I felt around 7, but it was really hard to tell. I think they were already getting kind of big, and yeah, we'll see how things go. Hopefully I have a nice big clutch from her. Can end up with Pastels, Bumblebees, Lemon Blasts, and Spinner Blasts from her. Here's my Bumblebee girl. she went pretty late last year. She didn't lay eggs until end of September or early October. So I don't expect eggs from her for a little while yet. But I've been breeding her with the Pastel clown, so I can hopefully end up with some killer bee het clowns, bumblebee het clowns, and stuff like that. So really nice bumblebee. She's got some nice color on her yet. She's around 2,000 grams. When she laid last year, she was around 1,600 grams. I ended up getting 4 good eggs out of her. Got 2 slugs. So hopefully I get all good eggs out of her this year. But still looking good. I gotta love the bumblebee. Here's my butter. Still no follicles or eggs or anything from her. She didn't lay last year, so I was really hoping that I'd get her to go this year. But I am having just in general a late season, so it's not all hope is lost yet because she could lay late. Been breeding her with the Pastel clown. Really hoping to get some eggs out of her so I can get some Pastel butter het clowns. Here's my honeybee. It's an orange ghost spider, or hypo spider. She is around 2,200 grams or so. And she actually is getting bred with the Pastel clown as well. I haven't had any follicles or eggs or anything from her. This is her first year breeding, so I wasn't really sure what to expect from her. I haven't gotten anything so far, but again, like I said, I am having a late season. And I have the Pastel clown breeding with her, so I could end up with Bumblebee double het hypo clowns. So I really hope she goes, because that'd be kind of a nice, have a nice couple holdbacks, and yeah, it'd be a good one. Here's my Pastel het clown female, and she has 4 good follicles in her, 4 good sized follicles. Hopefully they're all nice viable eggs, because she's been being bred with him. That's the Pastel clown. So he's doing a pretty good job. He locks up with a lot of my females. So I'm really looking forward to this clutch, because I could end up with killer clowns, and I've been wanting killer clowns since I got into the hobby. And this might be my ticket here. Pastel clown with the Pastel het clown. I could end up with killer clowns, Pastel clowns, super Pastel het clowns, and normal het clowns. So really excited about this clutch. Hopefully odds are in my favor. Again, 4 follicles in her. She should be ovulating hopefully soon, and then countdown will begin. Sure, I probably won't have eggs from her until sometime in September, I'm assuming. Here's my Woma girl. She laid 5 eggs for me a couple months ago, or a little under a couple months ago. Eggs are due to be cut on August 10th, which is my birthday. And we're celebrating my daughter's birthday party that day, her first birthday. So this is the mother, and the father was the Pastel clown. So hopefully we're going to be getting some Pastel Woma het clowns. This is the second clutch of eggs I've gotten from her. I've bred her last year and then this year, and Last year I got a nice 5-egg clutch, and then this year I got a nice 5-egg clutch. So she does pretty good. No complaints there. Not sure what my plans are going to be with her next year, but she's been doing good so far, so let's keep her rolling, hopefully. Up here is my Mojave. She's got a good 4 or 5 follicles in her. And she is being bred with the Pastel Mystic. And then I did throw the Killer Blast in with her a couple times to kind of get her going. So there's a slight chance that it could be Who's Your Daddy clutch, I guess. It might. Hopefully I get some Mystic Potion stuff. I really wanted to get into the Mystic Potion stuff since a couple years ago. But if the Killer Blast fathers some of it or all of the clutch, would be a pretty good clutch as well. I ended up with some Pastel Jigsaw or whatever they're called, Pastel Mojave Pinstripe. Get some Bumblebee Mojaves, Spinner Blast Mojaves. A lot of potential there, but also if the Pastel Mystic fathers any of the clutch, I could end up with Pastel Mystic Potions, Pastel Potions, and Mystic Potions as well. So hopefully she gives me 4 good eggs or 5 good eggs or whatever. Last year I got four good eggs out of her, but all of them were normal het clowns when I bred her with my normal clown that I had at the time. So hopefully there's some Mojave stuff in those eggs, mixed with some other stuff. But she should be ready to go here soon. Hopefully she ovulates soon. As you can see, she's nice and light in a lot of areas. Real nice contrast. Love the Mojave gene. Real nice single gene animal on its own, but you mix stuff with it, it's just even more awesome. Here's my pied girl and my Pastel Mystic male. Hoping to possibly see if I can prove him out to be het pied. He is possible het. His father is 100% het pied, so hopefully he is also het for pied, because then I could end up with some Pastel Mystic pieds and Pastel pieds from this clutch. Otherwise everything's gonna be at least het pied. So if I get Pastel Mystics, they'll be het pied, Mystic het pieds, Pastel het pieds. I also did throw my Killer Blast in with her a couple times. But just like the Bumblebee, this pied, she laid pretty late in the season last year. She didn't lay until, I believe it was middle of September. It was only a couple weeks before the Bumblebee, so. But she had a nice 5-egg clutch last year, hoping to get another clutch from her again this year. I'd like to see some pied stuff in there, but if I get some nice combo het stuff, that'd be definitely a nice way to go too. Not expecting a lot of these females to go until later, so not too big of a deal. It's Ivory Girl. She is not ready to go this year. She's still got to put on weight and won't be breeding her until next season. She's about 900 grams or so. Love the Ivory gene though. Really nice snake. Everything that she produces will be yellow belly. So if I breed my Pastel clone to her or something like that, it'd be Pastel. I could get Pastel yellow belly het clowns and yellow belly het clowns and stuff like that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with her yet next year. I'm just giving an example. Something about snakes that have white on them, that's for sure. Pied stuff, ivories, leucistics. Nice snakes. Here's my Sugar. Same thing as the Ivory. She's not going to be ready to go until next season. She's actually in shed right now too, as you can see. Her eyes are really deep in the shed there. She looks awesome though, otherwise. Even now she still looks really good. As you can see, she's got nice mid to high white sides. Really like the sugar combos. I like pastel sugars and bumblebee sugars and other nice sugar stuff. So really excited to work with this gene next season, that's for sure. And here's one of my hatchlings from last season. She's about 500 grams now. This is my Killer Blast female. That Bumblebee was her mother. And this is what she looks like at 500 grams. You can see how awesome she is. Nice white yellow head. Super clean. This is a super pastel pinstripe spider. Most people call them Killer Blasts. You'll see most people calling them that. Also, people call them Killer Spinners, Super Spinner Blasts, Kill Spins. I don't know, this thing's got like 8 different trade names, so, but everybody I always heard call them, what they call them is Killer Blasts, and that's why I call them. Brian Barczyk from BHB calls them Killer Blasts. Garrick DeMeyer, Mike Wilbanks, a bunch of people. So if you want more in-depth detail on what I call them or why I call them what I call them, check out my Killer Blast controversy video that I put up a month or 2 ago. But this is just a stunner of a female. Everything she produces is going to be at least pastel. And if I took a normal male and bred it to her, I can produce pastels, bumblebees, lemon blasts, and spinner blasts. I would never use a normal male with her, but that's just how great of a female she is. She's going to be producing nice stuff no matter what. So there's her. Got 2 more here to go. This is my pastel pied female. This is one of them I got from that pied that I showed you a little bit ago. Really, really nice girl. Can't wait to work with her. She's got some really great color. Couple more years I'll be able to get some nice stuff from her. And this is the pastel lesser female that I got in trading in my the Killer Blast male that I produced last year, the sibling of the female that I just showed you. This was part of the trade for him. So this is a pastel lesser female, as you can see, nice and yellow. Got that brownish reddish look on the blushing and whatnot. It's a nice 2-gene female to have around and a lot of potential with her. So there you have it. That's what I got going on right now. I got 5 eggs in the incubator from that Woma to Pastel clown. So real exciting there. Got that clutch coming up to be cut on August 10th, 2013. So that's my birthday and my daughter's birthday party, so that should be a good day. Hopefully it brings good luck to the collection and for other people who might want something from it. And again, I got my fire, got follicles in her, pastel het clown, and Mojave. Those 3 all have follicles right now, and one of my big normal girls should be due to lay here in about a month and a half once she has her pre-lay shed. So really exciting stuff going on here. Better late than never. I was hoping my season would have started a little bit earlier, but like everybody says, better late than never. I'm glad it's happening, and just going to be a little bit later. Snow will probably be falling when most of my eggs are hatching. So anyways, feel free to check out my website, hissyfitreptiles.com, and also follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and hope everybody's breeding seasons are going good, and we'll talk to you guys later.